So, I'm seeing some alarming videos online.
Hey, my bro, what's your name?
My name is Peter, sir.
Peter?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where are you from?
From Nigeria.
When did you come to Canada, bro?
2023 December.
And what was your experience when you came?
I came in as a student. I was doing good, but all of a sudden, my dad, who was my sponsor, fell sick. He got stroke. So they were not able to support me again. I became homeless. And
so you're homeless right now?
yes, sir.
How old are you?
Just 25 years old.
25 years old.
Do not come here on your own without having someone that will guide you.
What do you need the most right now?
Shelter will help me the most.
Are you in the shelters right now?
No.
Warming shelters?
No warming shelter.
They're open.
I don't know anyone around here.
Okay, after this, I'm gonna tell you.
When I was in my future, I was able to finish with school.
You did?
I did finish.
Oh, okay.
When I want my future to go back to school, just be successful and get out of this. It's not easy.
What if your family sees this video?
Why would you want it? If they see this video, especially my mom, she will be surprised.
You're here alone. Of course you're gonna struggle, bro. You know what I mean?
I know.
Don't think that they will hate you. Do you know? That's your family, bro. They'll love you no matter what, you know?
Hold on to hope, because it's dangerous to lose hope.
Simi, where are you from?
Nigeria.
What was it like when you came to Canada?
When I came to Canada, I was going to school in Hamilton, so it was pretty good. And I was in boarding school, so it was pretty good.
Did you come to Canada alone?
Yes, I did.
No family.
I applied by myself to come to Canada, which was really difficult. And yes, I came to Canada by myself.
Okay, and so how did you end up on the streets?
It's a long story, but it's mostly because I invested in business. I invested in a business idea that failed. I was in George Brown College just down the street, and I had a fashion business. And, yeah, and also the housing, like the change with housing prices in Toronto. Also my mental health, anxiety. I struggle with anxiety. And so working a 9 to 5 is quite difficult. So I'm trying to figure out what to do and how to balance myself. There is an issue with housing. You know, it's not so much detox, it's not so much hospitals, it's not so much like the mental health, like the therapy. It's more so housing that there's issues with.
Wow. So are you currently homeless?
I'm working on it.
It's alarming. A lot of Africans are stranded overseas. They are stranded abroad. African diasporans are suffering and all of that. And it's happening live. You know, some of us, these are things we see every blessed day. We see our colleagues stranded like that every blessed day. So it's not just about you. Some people are just seeing it on social media and people are crying. People are saying it's hard over there. But these same people who are crying, when you tell them the truth, they feel like you are lying to them, you know? Because personally, I've encountered a lot of things. People from your family, people outside your family, I want to come. And most often, you're not in a position to help all these people. So when you tell them, okay, this is the right way, this is what you need to do, you have to wait till this time, currently things are down and this, they don't like to take it. And I understand them perfectly because I've been in that position before. When I was in Africa or when I was in Ghana, when I reach out to people abroad that I want to come and they don't sound encouraging, I feel like they hate me. I feel like they don't want me to prosper. I feel like they don't want me to do good. So I perfectly understand how people feel. However, you should always know that you need to do your research, you know. And doing this research, you will not just sit at home and say, I'm doing research. You need to ask people who are there. And if you ask 1, 2, 3, or more people, and they keep telling you the same thing, just know that that is the reality. If 2 people are telling you this and just 1 person is telling you, then you should do more finding, you should do more sampling and say, okay. But you can tell that most people living abroad always tell you, it's not like they don't want you to come, but they always tell you the truth. It's not easy. When they say it's not easy, people always say yeah, we are living in Africa, and what shows that we will not make it over there. Forgetting that we all carry different grace. We all carry different anointing. What might work for you wouldn't work for the next man. But people don't believe these things. That is what has led to most Africans on the streets, homeless, not having food to eat, not having the basic necessities of life. Now tell me, people living in Africa, have you seen any European, or let me put it this way so that you get it clearly. Have you ever seen any white person on the street of Africa homeless? Okay, there might be a yes somewhere, I know, because it's not going to be 100%, but how many? But you cannot count the number of Africans that are stranded in other parts of the world. You see it? We are desperate to travel abroad, yet we don't want to follow the procedure. If you go the right way, you succeed. There are a lot of people that have succeeded. I know people who type this in the comment section, yeah, people are making it. Yes, that's why I say we carry different grace. You know, there are a lot of people that are making it all right. But have you asked yourself, how did they go there? Or what did they do? Am I the same as them? These are questions you need to ask yourself. You get it? Recently, Wodemaya, one of Africa's biggest YouTubers, wrote on Twitter that Africans living abroad need to start telling people back home the real story or the true story. I've forgotten, something like that. And I went to comment that if you tell them the truth, they will not believe you. They will tell you that, why are you there? If you think it's difficult, come back home. And true, that is what everybody will say. And I have said it too before. You get it? So all I'm trying to say is, I understand you. In as much as I understand you, doesn't mean we will not tell you the truth. It's not easy. If you want to travel, it's not just like moving. Even if you want to move from your own house to, like, you know, when we're kids, you want to visit your hometown, or you want to travel within your own country, you need to, when you are going, you buy your everything before you go. You know your grandmother is not going to be the one to spend the money to do everything for you. So once you are traveling to your own village, or traveling from your home to another man's home, you make plans for this. So we should always make plans. We shouldn't just, once you are able to get a visit visa, then you get your ticket, then you are gone. You will be stranded. It will take time for you to even settle in. By that time, you don't know the health implications that will come. Might shorten your life. People don't even make it. You get it? That is all I'm trying to say. And in that comment section, when I said those are the questions they will ask you, people still came back asking me all sorts of things. It's still better than this, it's still better than. But what I always say is, the code in Europe, the code in Canada, the code in Europe, Australia, the code even in Arab countries where there is so much heat, when the cold comes, it is extremely cold. I repeat, extremely cold. It's not like the African cold. And when the heat comes, when the summer comes, it is extremely hot. People be walking on the street and their noses are bleeding. That's how hot it is. And so even driving without an air conditioning in your car, you could be arrested. That should tell you what's going on. It's not easy. So if you want to travel, I always tell people, because I do YouTube, I do TikTok, I do all of those things, I always tell people, I will not stop you from traveling. It's a good experience. You can make something, go back home, and what do? Invest or do other things. But don't just get up and say you just got a visit visa and you're going to try your luck. You might get away with it, but not everybody. That's what has led to all these videos online, and it's embarrassing. You people feel it is hard, but look, when you see it physical, when you see people in need, and you feel like you are helpless, because it's not like in Africa where you can just rent and then you can go and bring about 5 people to come and live with you. You know, in Africa, one person can just rent a single room, go and take their colleagues to come and live with them. It's not like that. Here, your landlords, they charge you because it's only you. If you're coming with your family, they charge you separately because the utility you are going to use is different. You use more water, the electricity bills will go up and everything. So they charge you. You can't just go and bring somebody in. You will give them, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You give them something small, but it will not, how long? You will give them something small, but how long would this take them? Some people don't even want to be associated with them because some of these people, police are even after them already. And you need to renew your documents and all of that. All these are money. Before you renew your document and get jobs, it's difficult. Cold might kill you. Heat stress might kill you. You get it? It is not like somebody is there, they have all means. I mean, for me, I also thought my uncles, my aunties that traveled before me, they were very wicked and all that until I also traveled. Then I figured that no, it's not as if they are wicked. It's not like they have the means and they couldn't help. I understand there are people like that. Some people, they have it. They can just support you, but they just don't want to. But most of the people, they don't have that much. They don't have it. So we should understand that when you are traveling, get a job. Apply online. There are so many jobs online you can apply. If you apply and you get it, meaning they are going to cater for your accommodation, even your transportation, like your flight ticket and all of that. You will get, or get a visa that will allow you to roam freely. You see these people, the videos I show you, where they were interviewed, where they were speaking, those are the places they sleep. On the street. On the street. They sleep on the street. Those are the hobos, the homeless. They sleep on the street in this cold weather. Even when you are sleeping in your own room with heater on, or even with air conditioning on during the summer, it's not easy. Then talking about being on the street. So guys, it is not, I would not say, I don't want to use the word it is not easy out there because I think you've heard this so many times and you still want to travel. But all I'm saying is you need to travel, but travel well. Travel in a manner where you will not find yourself wanting. I understand people went there for schools, and even those who went there genuinely because their parent died or something happened and all of that, they didn't have anybody to take care of them. They found themselves stranded. So just imagine you are going without documents. Sometimes you come abroad, you come with a lot of energy, enthusiasm, and all of that. But the condition here, within a few years, you realize that your health is failing you. A lot of things are failing you. You are not just the person you used to be a year ago in your country. Because even the food you are eating, you are not eating well. You're not getting organic food to eat. You're just eating junk food. This thing affects our health. I don't even want to go deep into that because I am not a doctor, but I'm just trying to say all these affects.
Abroad be like boxing ring. It be like person we enter ring to fight. When you newly enter that first round, second round, oh, it dey hot. You go to throw punch. Big. But as the round they progress, you can't begin the week. You can't begin the slow down. Your opponent feel they chase you up and down, self for a ring. That's what it be for abroad. People will come newly. Hey, if you see the speed, any work you go say I go do am. To carry snow, I go do am. To go clear skyscraper, I go do am. Factory, everything, I go do am. Some from one job you go to another. Boom. Those who don't they go to look you, they laugh because themselves don't do all those things. But as time they go, you can't be like fine girl. Wait, you know, Achebe say, time and bad condition does not favor beauty. Your breasts go come begin to go down, especially when you don't born pikin. When you rub pancake, you know they day like before.
And I don't blame anybody for this. I blame our leaders. How can a continent of Africa, with all the natural resources we have, but we will go to a country like Dubai, Qatar, Kuwait, Oman, Bahrain, and all these countries, for to earn a penny or to earn small money when the only thing they have is just oil and gas. That's all they have. But Africa has this and many other things. We have oil and gas in most of the African countries. We have gold, like I'm a Ghanaian, so I like to use Ghana as an example. We have gold, diamond, bauxite, manganese, oil and gas, cocoa. I can't just mention all of this. We have fertile land that even if you make mistake and throw corn or anything, it will germinate without you having to use fertilizer or anything. Yet, we are the ones still begging these people for food. So I understand the condition and everything, but our leaders are the ones failing us. Our leaders are the biggest problem. Just as they said, other countries, they have their own natural disaster. You go to some countries, it's tsunami, some it's earthquake. Look, Africa, our leaders. Our natural disaster are our leaders. Because had it not been for them, if people are just living on only one natural resources and they are making fortune, they are making billions, they are making their countries first world country and all of that, what is preventing Africa? We have more than that. We have more than that. So our leaders need to do better so that even if we want to travel, we travel within our own continent. We don't need to cross seas. We don't need to do a lot to make this. So our leaders, I don't know if any of them is going to watch this video or if you are going to share for them to see. Please, you guys need to do better. Because we are suffering abroad. We are suffering. We are suffering. We are really, really suffering. Apart from the people you see on the street that said they were homeless and all of that, there are so many people you will not see them come up. I believe not a lot of people want to be on the camera for their families to see them and say they are struggling. You see? So, please, they need to do better. Africa needs to wake up so that we will not find ourselves in this situation forever. Not forever. We have everything. We have everything. If we should get good leaders, I think these people rather will be coming to Africa to come and make money. Yes, they should be coming to Africa in their numbers to come, not we going to them. So guys, the bottom line is, I don't want to talk much. The bottom line is, when you are traveling, go the right way. The fact that somebody went through Libya, through Italy, and it worked for them, or it worked for him or her, doesn't mean it will work for you too. It might be your last trip. Yes. Because they carry different grace. I always say this. We were all born differently. We were all born with whatever will work for us. So if it work for somebody, don't use that person as a yardstick and say, oh, he passed through Libya, he passed this and that, he passed through Morocco, he did this and it worked for. Okay, it might not work for you. What if it doesn't work for you? That's the end of you. So you want to travel the right way. Know somebody over there. People may lie to you, or you, when you get to the country, just call me. Some people, I know this story. Even in this country I am. People came and nobody picked them up from the airport. You get it? So hold something. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video, and because I'm getting all emotional and I don't want to. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I appreciate you all.